Hello and welcome to the Mohit Show. General News. April 19th, 2021. I will be covering a few notable stories of the day. First, from the Associated Press, supporters of the prominent Putin critic Alexei Navalny are calling for protests amid his failing health. This man has been on a hunger strike for more than 2 weeks, has multiple bodily injuries, and the Russian government is denying doctors the opportunity to see him. This is even drawing controversy from inside Russia, as from the CNN, multiple politicians say that the life of Navalny is the personal responsibility of Putin. The actions of the Russian government is creating a rift between Russia and Western countries. In response to this, the recent military escalation near Ukraine, from CBS News, the French President Emmanuel Macron says that the international community must draw clear red lines with Russia. The question now is how those red lines will be implemented. We have previously used sanctions, but from France 24, Ukrainian soldiers do not believe this will stop Russian troops from invading Ukraine. There are other solutions, however. From the Daily Star, UK troops could head over to Ukraine within hours if Russia invades. We must not underestimate the potential of Russia as an ally, however. From the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, Russian jets have conducted over 70 airstrikes in Syria on ISIS in 24 hours. The assistance from Russia in the fight against ISIS has been crucial to our efforts. In some good news, from ABC News, a rhino poacher in South Africa has been killed by a herd of elephants. Unfortunately, in most cases, humans have to do the job instead. Next, from Apple Daily. The Chinese Communist Party is purging books that contain Western ideology in preparation for the centennial anniversary. I wonder, what other government in history has burned any opposing books, targeted a problematic minority to put into concentration camps, heavily hid information and censored anything going inside and outside the country, had international imperial goals, and relied on economic influence to try and avoid suspicion until things got too bad to ignore? In order to refresh your mind, that is the description of the Nazi government, which committed the Holocaust. In comparison, the Chinese Communist Party has already killed more people and now has access to nuclear bombs and advanced surveillance technology. Speaking of surveillance technology, the Chinese government has installed over 60 surveillance cameras in a Chinese-owned restaurant in Canada. 2 cameras are installed per table in the restaurant to monitor and change the social credit score. The owner claims that the cameras are to punish staff, but when asked about why the camera feeds were sent back to China, the owner claims that it is a secret. In other China news, from the Metal Bulletin, it has been found that several major Chinese metal producers have bought metal from North Korea, violating sanctions. Just another reason to stop trade with China. In United States news, from the New York Post, lawmakers are introducing a resolution to remove Congressman Maxine Walters from office. This woman explicitly called for violence multiple times, repeatedly, in multiple locations. She supported the despicable individuals that were and currently are rioting. They're burning down private buildings and trying to break into multiple government buildings. She called for them to get more violent. This is clear incitement of violence and insurrection against the United States. In a stunning display of hypocrisy, from Town Hall, this despicable woman requested a police escort before calling for violence against the police and government. To finish off with some interesting news, from Indonesia News, a new island has appeared after a tropical storm. Oftentimes, islands are removed by storms, but this is a pleasant surprise. My sources are linked below. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more news.